here. It is Sunday, 3 o'clock Pacific time. Anybody there? Haven't done any live video for a while. I missed my viewers. So I have some project to share with you guys, and I hope you guys can join me if it's anybody online. Hello. Okay. Hi Tammy, how are you? Your order is on the way. Hi Kim. Hi Susie, hi Debbie. Everybody's online. How's the Wi-Fi in Kamloops? Is everything under control, Tammy? Hoping you guys doing well. Hi Sandy, hi Anita. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday, it's 3 o'clock. It's sunshine. It's great weather there in Vancouver, and I'm bored. Yeah. So hi Marsha. Florida. Whoa, cool. Yeah, smash that like a button. Yeah, so I try to make myself busy doing something. Otherwise my husband is going to drag me outside to walk. It was raining a few days ago. It didn't help. Well, tomorrow is going to rain. Hopefully all the rain go to the Kamloops. So, how's everybody doing? Oh, I want to check can everybody hear me okay? Because I have a lady, she has an issue to hear my voice for the past few videos. But I checked with a few of my friends, they say the song is okay. And I remember one of the lady had the same issue. So I'm just wondering, what's the issue that she can't hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Hello. That's good. Hey, I'm wearing the glasses. Do I look smarter in my glasses? No makeup, I'm too lazy. Too lazy to put any makeup. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad the voice is good. So, that's good. So we're going to, if you have some project you like to work, that's awesome. I just feel like got to find something to do this afternoon, so I think check it out, and maybe you guys can join me. Just do some crafting, some chatting, and try to have fun. So have you guys see all the 2028 fall new release yet? So thank you, that's so sweet. Yeah, so I did create a lot of videos to show you guys how to use those 8 brand new backgrounds. And then local King Robert stamp is not just for make one card, that's it. I have proved to you guys already that I constantly use the old stamp with a different kind of technique to show you guys what you can do. So today we are going to use at least a moon stamp to show you something else and some great tips as usual. And then this was the card that I create by using this moon. And then in the video I already show you guys how you can extending your card, right? So today's video we're going to show you something else, some other great masking technique. So you guys probably already see the preview of the new design, right? So the 8 brand new combo set is coming. Hopefully I will receive the prototype soon. And if you guys want to see the what's the image, I don't know which number of that video. So see, I already have all the stamp ready made. I just waiting for the die cuts arrive. And then, you know, during the pandemic, the shipping is just So slow, insane. So they are ready to go, and I create a lot of videos. Make sure you guys check Local Key Online Video Library and then check out all the videos. So let's start today's video. We just want to have fun and chatting a little bit, try to kill some time. Yeah, well, maybe we shouldn't still kill the time. Time's gone so fast. It's almost the end of August. Can you believe it? 2021 is almost finished. I went to the dollar store a few days ago. Actually, they already start selling the Halloween stuff. And after Halloween is going to be the Christmas. Oh my God. I'm not ready for the Christmas. Okay, so let's start to do our stuff today. I know, yeah. So I don't know, every day is just gone so fast. So today I am actually going to show you, I was kind of playing a little bit. I am going to show you some kind of masking technique, okay? Yeah, we are still having summer here, but it actually was so hot this year in Vancouver. I can't believe how hot it was. So let's start today's video, and you can see there's a few sample cards on the table. I think this background stamp, this moon background stamp, is good with everything. We can try to put the eagle. I think that's a perfect card for guys, and we can do the eagle, this wolf, and then but today I'm going to just use this dragonfly from the Dragon Styles. From this set. Yeah. Classes? Dawn, are you a teacher? Okay, so let's do this. So we are good. Today's video is actually very simple. I'm just trying to pretend I'm very busy and then I can skip, from the walking. Every day my husband just kind of drag me outside to do something. But I don't like to go out. I only like to go out to the restaurant and have some food. Otherwise, if it involved any a walking activity, I prefer to stay at home. Okay, so let's do this, and remember the moon stamp is kind of shadow stamp, right? So the shadow stamp, that means that they have a lot of reverse area. So make sure when you receive your stamp, the first time you are using, you use the eraser, kind of erase your surface. That will definitely help you to no, a student. That's awesome. Okay, it's good to be student. Okay, so just make sure you use the eraser to erase the surface. You only have to do this when it is a rubber stamp. If it's a clear stamp, you don't have to worry about that. And then I am going to use the impact. You can use any kind of impact. It will work just fine. And then I'm going to use this VersaFine because my Memento impact is kind of dry. And then in my previous video, I have explained to you guys the shadow stamp is work well on the regular cardstock. If you want to stamping on the glossy cardstock, you have to be very careful because a little bit dust sitting on your paper or on your rubber stamp is going to affect your stamping image. It's kind of hard to stamping a perfect image on the glossy cardstock. So just be careful. It's kind of like when you want to paint the car, they need to send your car to the spray booths because inside the spray booths is dust free. So that way you can get a very shining surface, right? So I am going to just use this recollection cardstock from Michaels. They are just a cheap, thick cardstock. They work well. I like it. And but you can use any kind of cardstock, any kind of impact you like. And my Memento impact is kind of dry, so I'm going to just use this Versa Fine Clara. You can use a pigment too. If you use the pigment impact, just make sure you want to use magic mushroom, you have to clean your magic mushroom after you use the pigment. Treat your magic mushroom like your expensive brushes. If you dip in your magic mushroom in the paint, in the like acrylic paint, once when it dry, just have to say goodbye, magic mushroom. Okay, so we're going to do this. I show you an awesome tip, and I show you something else I just found it work well. So first, we are going to just use this, what is it called, golden metal. Okay, so I'm going to just color the center part. And then, if you are using just you just make sure that your impact have to be not cheap, Lisa, inexpensive. Oh, okay, yes, inexpensive, very reasonable price. Okay, so just make sure your impact got to be a little bit moisture, and I like this Versa Fine impact because I found out the coverage is just awesome. Okay, so you can see that I put the yellow in the middle, right? And I use this summertime, kind of like an orange. And then I am going to use the magic mushroom. And then, recently I found out my magic mushroom just, I think probably I don't use it every day anymore. They are kind of like come back to original shape so fast. So in my previous video, I told you guys, I was mentioning don't wash your magic mushroom, but I found out, they really need to be moisture. So this is a kind of like original shape that you bring it from the container. So just to make sure, don't be afraid to use your magic mushroom. I dip in the water. After you dipping it, you kind of like squeeze a little bit, make sure the sponge is really absorb the ink a few times. They have to really grow, okay? Like that. Okay. Whew, it's foaming. It's a poison. Okay. Like this. And before we use it, we're gonna use a dry cloth, kind of just absorb extra water. And then you can see the size is really different, right? This is the small one and this is the big one. They are really different. So when you touch it, they really have to be like you really have to feel they have that. They are in menopause. Hot and dry. Just like me. So just make sure they are moisture. You can see the size is really different, right? Okay, and then we're going to use the magic mushroom, kind of gently tapping the line between the yellow and the orange. Okay, and this technique, you can only use a sponge blending tool. You cannot use brush, because if you use a brush blending tool, it's going to brush off all the color. Okay, so and then I am going to just add a little bit orange here. Okay, not too much. Okay, and then gently tap. You need the sponge head, okay? And then I'm going to just stamp it and use my hi Patty, anniversary gift. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so because the paper is inexpensive, reasonable paper. Great, I'm glad to hear that that you use your magic mushroom. Just make sure it's moisture. So remember, because this is a recollection, is inexpensive, reasonable cardstock, so you can stamp 2 times. So that's clean or stamp. You can use a pigment impact too. So, but just make sure if you want to use your magic mushroom, after you use the pigment impact, you have to clean your magic mushroom well. So how to clean your magic mushroom? You don't have to wash. You can just wipe off all the ink on your magic mushroom. Okay, make sure you really remove all the ink, and then that way after they dry, they will not become harder. Ooh, good. Okay, I'm going to do one more time. So I found out my coverage is not 100% covering. So I'm going to just do one more layer. Okay, around the moon we're going to leave yellow. Okay, and around the corner we add a little bit orange. And then you can see the yellow and the orange, that line. We are going to use magic mushroom, kind of gently tap, tap, tap. Okay. And then the tapping is just to try to blending those mark, right? And then you can use a little bit color which is setting on your magic mushroom. Give a little bit touch around the center. Otherwise, that center moon is only yellow. Okay, I'm going to do just add a little bit more, not too much, because I'm going to show you one other trick. Okay, let's do this. Let's do. I was dog sitting my friend's dog, and the dog went back home. I really missing that little dog. Okay, so rub, rub, rub. Whew, that's much nicer. Okay, let me show you that little dog. So that's what it look like. Let me show you the dog I was a babysit. I'm not babysit, dog sit. Where is that little dog? Look. This is the dog. Isn't that cute? Look, the little tongue. Can you guys see? The dog. So cute. He's not dead. He's just deeply sleeping. Okay. Now, next. Didn't really show well, right? Let's do this. Here we go. This is the dog. Good. Look his tongue. He's so cute. His name is Merlin. He is dreaming. He is dreaming. If I can rent a dog, I will rent one dog. I say to my husband, if I have a dog, I will leave him alone. He will never see me anymore. Okay, and then before we move on to the next step, I kind of want to masking the border. So I'm going to just use these. Oh, he had the first class treatment. I spoil him too much. His owner probably doesn't want to let me dog see the dog anymore. Okay, so we're going to use this masking tape, just gently tape around it. Okay, and we're going to do something. The first prototype I didn't masking it, so, and then I just use regular masking tape, and I reuse those tape. I know. I spend a lot of time watch those YouTube video about the dog. Oh, there is one more. I don't know. Did you guys see that or not? Let me show you. It's so funny. See, I'm really bored. Let me show you this. Sorry, come back to work. You know the dog I was dog seat. He is 9 years old, and then he need a dental clean. Can you believe how much for dental clean for a dog? Anybody have an idea how much it's going to cost you to clean your dog's teeth? Anybody want to take a guess? How much cost you to clean your dog's mouth? Teeth. I mean not mouth, teeth. Is $1,600 Canadian. It's more expensive than human. Wow, so Dawn, your daughter must be seeing the dog every day. Yeah, a couple hundred, 600. Okay, ready? Dog cleaning, the teeth cleaning. The dog cleaning, clean the dog teeth over 1,000. Oh, you're getting close. Yep, it costs $1,600 Canadian. Yep, can you believe it? When I used to teach, I always told my students, forget about to become artists, become a veterinary. Nobody listened to me. Now you know they have a pet insurance. So luckily, the owner of that dog brush his teeth every day. So they thought they need a dental cleaning job. They went there. They was willing to pay that money, and then thanks God that veterinary they was honest. They say, I don't know what you do with your dog's teeth. He doesn't need a dental clean. So they saved $1,600 Canadian. So that was nice. Okay, so let's do the next. We're going to do masking. You can see the sample card that I have here. I kind of masking that moon, right? So the original stamp is a shadow stamp. That's what it look like. It doesn't really have that circle shape. So how I can get like a perfect circle, we are going to masking. Okay, so in the beginning they say because that dog was come from the abused family, it was adopted. So that dog is kind of not really friendly, and then so they have to sedate the dog. That's why I think it costs more. Okay, so now we are going to do a masking. So when I create this card, I was using the post-it notes. Post-it notes. You guys know what's a post-it note, right? Those little yellow sticky square stuff. But I found out those paper is actually not really water resist. So after I did a little bit rubbing, the notes is kind of tear off. So I found out this is actually a perfect tool for the masking, and they are actually very thin, and then you can see where you put. So what is this? This is, yeah, so this is actually the laminator sheet. Okay, so the laminator sheet actually is just one side of a laminator sheet. Hi, Chow. So it's one side of a laminator sheet. They have like a two, right? I just tear apart and I just use one side, and then it's good enough. And then in my previous video, I was sharing with you guys how you can turn the regular matte cardstock to the glossy surface, right? So that's a laminator sheet. And also this laminator sheet can do a lot of things. I was showing in my preview of the video. I actually, let me find it. I was using the laminator sheet to create a stencil. See? In the beginning, I was using a piece thin cardstock, and then but it's still too thick. So, and I found out this. Oh, actually, this is not a laminator sheet. This is actually projector sheet. But I'm sure laminator sheet will do the same thing too. So if you want to make some kind of stencil, you can try to use the projector sheet or the laminator sheet. But remember, just use the half sheet. Don't use the full sheet, just a half size. Okay, so I just use the laminator sheet, and then I cut a circle, and the size of this circle is 3 inches. Yeah. So, and I'm sure those laminator sheets are easy to find. Okay, so this is my laminator sheet is 3 inches, and then what they're gonna do is, when I put on top, I just holding with my finger. But if you are worried, you can put a double side tape. Okay, just do this. Okay, just create a little bit sticky stuff to holding your laminated sheet. They don't move. Okay, now we are going to use the magic mushroom again. I am going to just use this. That's testing. Is this dark enough? I think that's a good sunset color. Okay, here's something you have to pay a little bit attention. When you apply the color, you're going to put your magic mushroom on top of that laminator circle, and then one direction only. So kind of brushing it one direction only. We wanted this moon is kind of like a growing. Okay, remember one direction from inside out. Whoops. So make sure they are holding that circle. Okay, so it's a better idea you still use your finger to holding that. Kind of just brushing it one direction only, so that way the color will like the moon will look like they are growing. So use your finger, try to holding the laminator sheet. I think that's good, but if you want to have a more, we can add a little bit darker red too. Always testing a little bit. Ooh, this is kind of a little bit too dark, but that's okay. Still same family. One direction, that's a trick. Okay, one direction. brush, brush, brush. Okay. And remember, after you use it, I'm going to clean my magic mushroom. Look, this magic mushroom is really grew up compared with the size, the brand new one. So you got to make sure, thank you, got to make sure your magic mushroom is moisture enough, and then it work well. Okay, and then just be gentle, moving the, voila! Okay, and then we can clean this laminator circle. You can reuse again. There you go. Okay, and then for the bottom part, if you want to add a little bit more red, we can do that too. Do I have a red color? Oh, the purple will do too. Learn something from me? Yeah. Hey, every time when I make a car, I have a runny nose. Let's see. This is a more red color. Yeah, if you want to, we can add a little bit more. Gently rubbing. You don't have to use a magic mushroom. You can use any blending tool. And then remember, anything you need to take a time to build out. Okay? Like a gain weight, you want to gain weight, you take a time to eat and build it out. Okay, so just gently rubbing. Okay, don't expecting put too much color. Slowly. I'm glad to hear that, King. You know, I was kind of depressing. You know, depressed, not depressed. Yeah, I was depressed. And then this crafting and recording the video, it definitely helped me to go through this tough time. You know, because it's really nothing to do in Vancouver, and I used to have a very busy travel life. And then since the pandemic hit, we can't go nowhere. So just wondering what we can do every day, right? If I eat cake fast, I won't get weight. Oh, don't you wish that's true? Whoop, I still get a little bit color here. I'm going to trimming it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I have a dragonfly here. I think that's really pretty. And an eagle here. This is just the shadow. No, the eagle doesn't look well. So, and I'm going to mounting on the cardstock. So I think we can even make like a bigger card. You can do like a 5x7 card. That's just trimming it. So retire is maybe it's not a good idea because really got nothing to do every day. I look at my husband and he look at me. Okay. He look at me, I look at him. Let me cut this one. So 5 inches, 6, and 445. I got it. See? That's nice, right? And then we can put our dragonfly here. And then I have some sentiment. I have some sentiment here. I can put the sentiment here. Or if, I think that's good. What do you think? And then we can put our sentiment here, put our dragonfly here. If it's too empty, I think it's kind of too empty, isn't it? No, it's good. Or, if you find it's too empty, here's what I will do. I will kind of give it a little bit border. So you just use these. Like these. Hi! Let's just give it a little bit border. Maybe it's ugly. Give a little bit red border. No, don't like that border. Like me trimming it. Okay. It's okay. Oh, I want to show you guys something. This is what I do. I was kind of organize my sentiment stamp. So I showed in my video before. This is how I storage my sentiment stamp. So you just put all your sentiment stamp on piece acetate sheets like this, and then you ink your stamp with a juicy impact, and then you just stamp it like that, and then you put your stamp image here, and then you put all your words here, and then so when you want to use your stamp, you know which one is which one. I think it's a great tip, isn't it? Because I do have a lot of stamp, and I mean the sentiment stamp, and then when I forget what I have, and then when I want to use it, I have a problem to find it. Yeah, so let's finish my card here. Don't like that red border. Let me just trimming it. I'll be right back. There you go. I think that's good. Okay, and I'm going to just stamp the sentiment. I have these nice sentiment. I'm going to just do these. You know, I am not an organized person, so I try to, but I don't think so. I will never be an organized person. And then my dragonfly here, and then here's the sentiment. Be kind, spread happiness, love with all your heart. Good. I have no idea whose stamp image is. I have a lot of clear stamp, but they are only the sentiment. And then this is the fourth hobby. Every time when I stamp, I make sure they are not a crooked image before I stamp that. And also here is another great tips. Okay, what you can do is you can have a sheets acetate. Okay, and then you stamping on the piece of acetate, and then you can kind of take a look. Is that the nice sentiment to go with it? Like where you want to go, like put your sentiment. See, that's definitely save some issue. Like this one, I found out this sentiment. It looks well to stamp in this section, then this section. What do you think? And then later on, you just clean with what if you use this first fine ink, you can just clean with water, I think, or you can use the glue gun to clean it. In my last video, I was share with you guys the glue gun is actually a very good permanent impact cleaner. So that's another tip. And then I'm going to mount this one. So I think that's definitely, help you, because sometimes when you spend a lot of time to, see, I learned something. Thank you, Spirit Junkie. Good idea to audition the sentiment. Audition the sentiment. I like that. I will never come out. Audition the sentiment. Audition the sentiment. Audition the sentiment. Audition the sentiment. Yeah, so. What? It's only 3:40? I try to make myself busy until 5, so that way time for dinner, and then I don't have to go out for a walk. Since we have this pass, my husband dragged me every day go out for a walk. My trigger finger and the thumb are making craft more and more dangerous. Yeah, good. Recently, I found out I have arthritis for my hand. So that's put my dragonfly here. And then, see? Don't you agree with me? The sentiment, I was going to put it in this corner. But I found out put it here is much better. Right? So I'm going to ink again. Toolbox. Yeah, King, how many toolbox you have? Voila! Voila! Okay, let me see if I can clean. Yeah, see? Very easy to clean just with a wet cloth, but be careful. Don't touch. Don't touch it because you might smear it. So, yeah. And then see, like this one when I was playing, I think if you put an eagle, like if you cut an eagle, I think put an eagle here. That's a perfect card for guys, right? And then I try to, because this one I kind of try to create some kind of sunset looking. So I use orange tone, but you can try different color too. I think that you can do like a Halloween cards too, with the moon, with the wolf. Hey, I have the wolf here. Hunting house. That was a wolf here. See, now my table is messy again. And this one, I put one eagle here. Well, so that's it. I think today's video is the shortest video I have ever created. Something fast and easy. Toolbox, do you mean like a mechanic one with a wheel and all the drawer? Yeah, I think King maybe have too many of this mechanic toolbox. So, if you all the 2021's fall new release background is already out. I mailed it last week. And I hope you guys receive your order soon. And remember the new A combo set are coming soon. I did the preview to show you guys. Oh, let's take a guess. Which background stamp is the #1 sale for the 2021's fall new release? Have you guys take a guess? Which one you think is the #1? Is the moon or the living forest, the sky, a touch of magic, life of the love? This was the one I guess is #1 sale. The waterfall, forest, tree to the sky. So, one is missing. Who is missing? Oh, the living forest. Where is the living forest? The living forest here. Which one you guys think is the #1 sale for the #1 sale? The love of life. And then have you guys see the new design? This cornflower. This. And the fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tree in the sky. It's hard to choose. Okay. Do you want to? Okay, the #1 sale for the 2021's fall new release is actually the sky. This one was the #1 sale. And then, did you guys watch that video? I was combine this sky car with the tree of the life. Here is another one I was kind of playing. Where was that one? Yeah, oh, here. This is the one I combined the sky background with the tree of the sky. It's beautiful. So I will definitely working on the other video to show you guys how to use those A background stamp. You know, they are not. I want my stamp to be used to make too many different kind of card, not just one card. So I will continue to work that. So the first one was the sky, and then the second one is the love of the life. Yeah. So I am actually I'm working on the sample card. I want to make this sky is like a sunset, like those kind of red sky with dark blue. Still trying to figure out how to make that happen. So the sky was #1. The life of the love is #2. The other A is pretty much even. But see this living forest, you change the color, they change the looking. Those three cards is exactly the same stamp, but different color, they look totally different. Okay, so I am waiting for the prototype arrive, and then we're gonna do the pre-order for the for these new 8-combo set. So let's take a guess. Which combo set is going to be the number one sale combo set? You know, this little birdie, the drawing is I think it's one of my best drawing ever. I don't really drawing on the paper anymore. I have an iPad, and then the iPad is actually, you won't believe it. You want to draw the pencil, they can look like a pencil. They want to do oil painting, and then it's much easier because if you make a mistake, you can undo. But before, when you painting with the paper, you cannot really fix it. Sometimes when you made a mistake and that's it, you have to redo again. But with this iPad, you can do a lot of things. So I don't know, is that good or bad, because there is no original artwork anymore. It's all the digital. Yeah. So somebody say is the bear, the Three Musketeers, or I don't know, Mr. London Frog. My husband bet on this chipmunk. Okay, guys, so that's everything for today, and thank you so much thank you so much to join me this afternoon. I was pretty bored, and now it's almost time for dinner. I am going to have a tea time and think about what's for dinner. So hoping you enjoy this live video. I haven't done any live video for a while, and I will continue to working on the new video for those 8 background. Some of you guys bought the sky with a lighthouse. I actually thinking that it's going to be the awesome project. I'm just trying to figure out how to use this sky different way to create something like the sky before the storm coming. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumb up, now the finger, and see you soon. Stay tuned. Thank you, everybody. I wish you have a wonderful evening. Bye. Bye. Thank you for me anytime. Thank you, Dawn. You guys have a wonderful evening. Have a nice dinner. Bye.